intro for Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Let's run through this. All I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the hand shapes that you're going to need to adopt to get yourself through the intro section, and then we'll work on the picking parts. So the first hand shape we need to do is we need to put the third finger on the 7th fret on the D string, and you need to lay your first finger across the 5th fret. I would go from the D string up to the high E string, so you're doing 4 strings worth, and what you get is an ascending thing. Here we go. Okay, so what we do is we're just literally picking up through it. I don't use the pick, or I use a combination of pick and fingers, but I tend to go finger style on this, so I'm using thumb to do that. That's the first move. The second move is going to be this. What I've done is I've actually laid out my 3rd, 2nd and 1st fingers on the D string, 7, 6, 5. They're already there, because the next move is going to be the 3rd finger is going to come down to the high E string on the 7th fret, but the 2nd finger is already in place, so you get plectrum with the endress isn't helping, but so we've got that as the move. It's a funky little move, it's worth doing. So getting, then what I do is I play the D and the high E string, and that is those two together, B string, G string, and then back up to the high E string. And then the next move is that my 2nd finger is going to come off, leaving my 1st finger, and I'm going to put my little finger onto the 8th fret on the high E, and if you hit those two together, so what have I done there? I've played the D and the high E string, B, G, back up to the high E, so that little move, go. That's the first move. The next move is we're going to come completely out of that position, but we're going to be playing 4th fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, and 3rd fret on the B. This is an inverted D chord. This is D with F sharp in the bass. What we're going to do here is we're going to do our thing of D and high E. So I did those two, B string, G string, back up to high E string, so you're getting the next chord down is an F major 7, which is the 3rd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, 1st fret on the B, open high E. Same game again of D and high E string. Yeah, da 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 da, little move there. And then we have, which is probably easiest to do by just grabbing the middle 3 strings, the D, the G and the B, and then what we do is we hammer on an A minor chord. Now, an interesting thing that you might not have noticed at this point, but I'll just draw your attention to, is that the notes that you're playing on the D string are descending by a fret each time. They're going chromatically. You get 7th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. So you're getting, so it's a nice little idea. But this is our first little section with the intro to Stairway to Heaven, just making our way through it.